Patiം Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Sisitharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vandhinayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga are not watertight compartments. Jnana Yoga is not independent of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is not independent of Jnana Yoga. Both Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga are interdependent. They are interrelated. They are interconnected. You cannot find Jnana Yoga separately or Karma Yoga separately. To that matter, all the yogas are interconnected. No particular yoga is a watertight compartment. Then what is karma? What is jnana? Karma is action. Jnana is knowledge. Karma, when translated into English, is an activity. Activity is movement. Movement is change. Any movement. Mind is moving. Thoughts are moving. Earth is rotating. Body is moving. Everywhere you find action in progress. Action is visible. Action is perceptible. I look at the watch. When I say what is the time? 7:27, I am wrong. By the time I complete my sentence, the second hand has moved. There is no time when there is no movement. Earth is never stagnant. Wind is never unmoving. Life is never still. The stillness, stagnation is only a misnomer. When there is movement, it is action. The entire world, the entire galaxy, the entire cosmos, the complete universe is totally always in movement, change, activity, action, karma. Therefore, Sri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tisyatya karma krit. Even for a kshana, even for a fraction of a second, you do not find anything unmoving. Everything is moving. Heartbeat is movement. Blood circulation is movement. Pulsation is movement. A minute ago, I was different. A minute later, I am different. I was the boy, I was the student, I was the lecturer, I was the principal, I was this, and tomorrow I will be the dead body. Everywhere the movement is in action. It is in progress. Krishna therefore says, action is unavoidable. Movement is inevitable. Everything, everywhere is in action. And every action is neither good nor bad. Now comes jnana. Tell me a particular activity to be good. I can say it is bad. I am now speaking. This speech is an action. Is it good or is it bad? There is an elderly gentleman. He wants to know what Karma Yoga is. He is enthusiastic. He applies his mind. He listens to me carefully with concentration. To him, my speech is good. A girl is there seated. She has her boyfriend. That boy has sent the SMS message. The girl is to give back the SMS message. She is searching and she is unable to concentrate because of my disturbing speech. Nuisance. Bad to her. Same speech is good, bad, favorable, unfavorable. In the share market, people say it's very good. Today I got 1 lakh. Somebody has lost. To him, it's a loss. To this boy, it is a gain. Every action to some person in some way, it is either good or bad. Show me a single action. Killing is an action. Killing is good when there is battle between Pakistan and India. If our soldiers have shot down many enemies, wonderful, they will be given Bharata Ratna. Good. If somebody kills a neighbor here in the village or town, he is arrested and placed behind bars. Killing is action. Killing on the battlefield is good. Killing in the social life is bad. There it is good, here it is bad. Similarly, death. If a young boy, charming boy dies, we feel sorry. An old man clinging to the bed, a nuisance to everybody. More than 1 year he is in coma, it is a burdensome nuisance. If he dies, good, we are relieved. You take any action, it is a combination of good and evil. Whether it is good or bad can be decided by the attitude behind. That attitude is jnana. The knowledge, the approach, the way you look at it is attitude. Girl is a girl. And when I look at the girl, the attitude may be that of a father to a daughter. Girl she is. It can be the attitude of a husband to the wife. It can be the attitude of a lover to the beloved girl. It can be the attitude of a brother to the sister. Here, when the boys and the girls come here, normally boys look at the girls and they call them Didi, 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 Didi. The girls, when they look at the boys, they call them Bhaiya, 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 Bhaiya. 3 years or 5 years they stay here and Bhaiya gradually changes, Didi gradually changes, and then at the end of their course they come with the wedding invitation, sir, we are getting married. The attitudes change. Attitude is in the mind. That attitude is more important than the activity. When the attitude is more important, it is jnana. When the activity is more important, it is karma. Very simple. No activity is present without attitude behind. Now, the entire cosmos is engaged in actions. And no action is completely good or bad. Polarity is favorable, unfavorable, right, wrong, papa, punya. That's what Arjuna starts. Sukha lobhena, rajya, to own the kingdom. Ownership is an attitude. I have to disown my relatives. is an attitude. If I want to own the kingdom, I have to disown Bhishma. If I want to grab the kingdom, I have to kill Bhishma. The attitude of killing, the attitude of owning, these are the governing factors for your action. At the beginning of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is in a dilemma between two attitudes governing the activity of fighting. Fighting is an action. Killing is an action. What for am I fighting? What for am I killing? To own the kingdom. Ownership is psychological. You can own it, you can disown it. So attitude and activity, two factors. Activity is visible. Attitude is invisible. Activity can be seen. Attitude cannot be seen. Knowledge cannot be seen. An action of knowledge can be seen. Love cannot be seen. Loving action can be seen. Karma is a visible activity. The attitude is totally different. So, to be logically presenting, the entire universe is engaged in actions. And no action is good, no action is bad. It's a combination of good and evil depending upon the attitude. Point number 1. 2. Every action has a reaction. Newton's laws. Third law, action has a reaction, equal and opposite. When the actions are good and evil, reactions also are a combination of good and evil. Common example my students know. The boy has fallen in love with a girl, action, attitude. He has written a beautiful love letter, action, poetic, loving, attitude. And this love letter, he wants to give her action. She is going to the library, action. He, with the attitude of love, wants to give it to her, action. She receives it, sees it, then her attitude is aversion. She takes the right foot chappal, gives him a blow. Aversion, action. Hatred, action. Now reaction. This boy, wonderful, excellent. She still loves me. Still she respects me. If she does not love me, if she does not respect me, she should have taken the left foot chappal. She has taken the right foot chappal. Action, reaction. Every action is a combination of good and evil. Every reaction is also a combination of good and evil. Very simple logic, beautifully Sri Krishna analyzes in the Bhagavad Gita. Supreme logic, step after step, he proceeds and combines all the yogas. Action and activity. Actions depend upon the attitude behind. What type of attitude do I have? Same woman, flesh, blood vessels. One I look at her as wife, another I look at her as daughter. Same flesh, same woman is not the attitude that decides your approach to the person. Therefore, actions are a combination of good and evil, unavoidable. Reactions also are a combination of good and evil, unavoidable. Arjuna, you are caught in actions and reactions. There is no other way. If you take action to be, good action to be a golden ring, and its reaction to be an iron ring, good action may produce bad reaction, bad action may produce good reaction, good action may produce good reaction, neutral action. There are so many. Action is the same. When I am sleeping, when I am speaking, somebody is sleeping, somebody is alert, somebody is listening, somebody is dreaming, somebody is cursing, somebody is in favor. So many reactions in so many minds. Loko bhinnaha. Varieties of reactions. Let us say for our example, 3 types of reactions. Good, bad, painful or otherwise. If you find a good reaction to be a golden ring, bad reaction to be an iron ring, and painful reaction to be a barbed ring, painful, prickly. Action followed by another ring, another ring, another ring, another ring, another ring. The entire life is a long chain of rings made of gold, iron and steel or otherwise. I am shackled. I am bound. I am chained. I am put behind the prison house. The prison house may be built of marble. The prison house may be built of stones. But prison is prison, I don't have freedom. Similarly, karma is a collection of activities, and in this chain of activities, I am bound. Everybody is caught. This is how Krishna analyzes. Then what is the way out? Arjuna asks. Should I be suffering? Attitude. Should I be bound? Attitude. Should I be in the prison house? Attitude. Change your attitude. A lion is caught. It is put within a cage. The people have locked the door of the cage. Now all the people looking at the lion, they think, you mighty lion, you are our slave, you are caught and put behind the bars, you are in your prison house, the attitude of the people. And the lion inside, it roars. Useless fellows, people, they are scared of me. They are afraid of me. They have built a prison round themselves. I am free. A lion can think that it is free, and it thinks that the people have built a cage around themselves. The fact is, there is a cage around whom, according to the people round the lion, according to the line round the people, attitudes change. And Krishna in Jnana Yoga says, it is the attitude that you have to modify, Arjuna. Karma becomes Karma Yoga if there is an attitudinal change. If the mindset is improved or changed. With the mindset you can feel imprisoned. With the mindset you can feel free also. Everything is within your hands. Na ahankruto bhavo buddhiryasya na lipyate hatva pisayimam lokan na ante na nibhadyate. You are neither the killer nor the killed person. You are neither the sinner nor the person to be doing good if you don't have that ahankara, that attachment, that attitude. This is the attitudinal change that you have to bring in. There are so many steps. One is, be a spectator. 2, yajnarthat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhana tadardham karma kaunteya mukta sangha sama acharaha. Perform every activity without attachment. Do every work without clinging to it. Mukta sangha. Sangha is attachment. Mukta means without. Mukta sama acharaha, you perform it. And then you are always free. The postman delivers the letters, one wedding invitation, another death message. He is unperturbed. While delivering the death message, he won't weep. While delivering the wedding card, he won't smile. Whatever comes according to the address, he distributes and goes. He is an instrument. Feel that you are an instrument. Feel that you are a spectator. Feel that you are doing service, yajnartha. It depends upon you, our attitude. Finally, Krishna says, Nimitta matram bhava S-VYASA. Do you mean to say these people are going to live even if you don't kill? They will be killed. If I am not present here to take the Maitrimilan, do you mean to say Maitrimilan will be cancelled? No, somebody will come and do it. Let us submit. The sun rises, the sun sets, he won't stop. Time will not stop, actions will not stop. Your attitude is to change. Jnana Yoga is to move from the attachment to detachment. From the unreal to the real. From the relative reality to the absolute reality. When you reach that state of absolute reality, you find everything to be a fact, to be happening. This is the way which we have to develop. Then we find every activity to be easy. What is easy? What is difficult? Difficult action is that which you do unwillingly. Easy activity is that which you do willingly, lovingly. Here is a box. There is another box. This is black, that is black. This is 10 kilos, that is 10 kilos, 20 kilos. I asked a student here, please take these two boxes and give them to whom building. He will grudge. He will grumble. Am I the only fellow to be selected to carry all this nonsense? He does not like the boxes. This is a black box, that's a black box, and I have to carry them both. He hates. Total weight 10 plus 10, 20. There is a child here, baby child, girl child, chubby child, beautiful child, and the child is seated here. The child's weight is 15 to 20 kilos. I asked that student, my boy, come here. Yes, sir. This child is sleeping here. Yes, sir. Please carry this child and give it to the mother in home building. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Why? Weight is same. Distance is same. This is dirty, black. He does not like. The baby is beautiful. It is sleeping. He loves. Above all, the best thing for him is to be away from Maitrimilan. Very good, sir. Thank you. What is it that gives us liberation? Attitude. It's called Jivan Mukti. Even when we are doing all the activities, we can feel that liberation. We can feel that relief, release, independence. Karma Yoga is Jnana Yoga coupled. Jnana Yoga is interconnected with Karma Yoga. When that Jnana of knowledge of truth is present, Karma Yoga becomes delightful, enjoyable, pleasant. May we all, by the grace of God Almighty, meditate on Sri Krishna, the great Karma Yogi, ever smiling, ever cheerful, ever performing the activity for the welfare of mankind. May we meditate on that Yogishwara Sri Krishna and try to evolve as good Karma Yogis on account of our attitudinal change.